There is no doubting that BIGTREETECH is the global leader in 3D printer motherboards and accessories. But how do the products that we all love so much make it from the laboratory and to the customer? Well, it all starts here in the goods receiving department, where raw materials are received and then rigorously inspected to make sure that they meet quality standards that we expect of them. The first step in the production process for most products is the SMT or SMD process, where small surface mount components are soldered onto the PCB. Before we do that, each incoming roll of components is carefully scanned to ensure that we know exactly how many components are on that roll. That information is then transferred across into the remainder of the SMD production process. The barcodes placed on our component reels allow us to track them all the way through the production process. This means that when it comes time for a build, we can simply scan the bill of materials and the component racking will light up, clearly showing the operator exactly what components are needed for that particular build. The first stage in the production process is the SMT stage. That means surface mount technology, and it's where the very small components in those reels get placed onto the printed circuit boards. Let's have a look at what goes on in there. Once the component reels have been selected, they're stored on racks like these, which are then easily wheeled into the production environment, loaded into the SMT machine, and used to produce one of our products. Some components are very sensitive to moisture, and so indicators on our rolls let us know when they need drying. When that is the case, they get put into an oven in this room where they are dried out to an adequate degree so that they can be used in production. In order to ensure that the production process is as efficient as possible, we bulk program our firmware onto our microprocessors in advance. Feeder tubes like this feed components into a bulk programmer. They're then programmed and neatly placed into trays like this when they're done. In addition to the automated optical inspection stage that every single circuit board is subjected to at the end of the SMT process, every 2 hours, the sample set of product is put into the X-ray machine. Here a technician is able to examine closely the joints on that board and make sure that there are no bridges or dry joints on the solder process. The final stage in the production process is the packaging and final assembly stage. Here, the fully tested electronics is assembled into a completed product and then packed up into our beautiful BIGTREETECH packaging so that it can make its way to you, our valued customer. Long before our products reach the mass production phase, we need to be sure that they will stand up to the variety of conditions that they'll experience as they get sold into a global market. And so in the pre-production phase, we run them through the tests here in this room, which are known as highly accelerated life testing. From saltwater baths to thermal shock chambers to temperature and humidity cycling chambers, we make sure that they are thoroughly tested to ensure that they will remain reliable for years to come. We all know that shipping products across the globe will expose them to a variety of shocks, bumps, and vibrations. So how can we be sure that they're going to reach the customer intact? Well, we use this accelerated life testing equipment to expose the fully packaged pre-production products to a variety of different vibrations at different frequencies to ensure that no damage will occur during transportation.